fresh duck eggs, ground beef with some potatoes. Gonna throw in some avocado and some other goodnesses. Absolutely. That's how we start our morning. I've already had coffee from a French press. As soon as these are done, I'm going to make a second one. Yes, absolutely. So hi, I thought I'd talk to you a little bit. I haven't done much, don't know what I'll talk about, but I live in a van with a dog. Hopefully you can see him. And I chose this life for many, many reasons. I want to share. I don't know what I'll talk about, but I'll talk about how we start our day. I'll talk about what I'm doing, how I survive, whatever. I'm going to add things, and then you can ask me some questions. By the way, hi everybody. My name's Gypsy, and I'm a nomad. I live a nomad life. I spent many months in the desert, really enjoyed it, and actually kind of miss it. I miss the views, especially sunrise, sunset, etc. Presently, I have an opportunity to work on a farm, so that's what I'm doing. And today is Easter Sunday, so it's cold, clammy, and wet. And so Percy, that's my dog, his name is Perseus, but I call him Percy. And we are staying inside and staying warm because I was given the day off, thank God. And so I'm just going to just start this. I don't know what to talk about exactly, but a lot of people have said you should share your story. Why do you live in a van? Why do you travel like this? Traveling's been part of my life. I'll start that. I was born into the military. My dad was in the military. We traveled everywhere. If you know much about the military, we traveled all over the place. We were constantly moving. My first marriage was in the military also, so still a lot of traveling. And even later on, when I was a single mom, my kids and I traveled. You know, I would live in one place and then decide that I wanted to move somewhere else, so I did. And, you know, so we were constantly packing and moving and whatever also. I haven't decided just yet where I want to actually, I'm looking for something to add to my eggs here. Anyways, I haven't decided exactly where I exactly want to live permanently. I just know that one day I want to own some land. Part of it will be a healing center because I do have certifications and so forth on many healing modalities, and started with healing first myself and then expanded into learning more about it because I felt, wow, that was a benefit for my life and really helped my health. I want to learn how to do this so that I can help others, and which is why I'm here. I'm learning about farming and how to take care of animals and all that kind of stuff so that one day when I have my own place, I then can, you know, do the same thing and help, you know, raise my own food, grow my own food, etc., etc., and why not? So anyways, I will come on here as often as I can and share some stuff. My whole life has transitioned like extremely. I started out was renting a room and bought a school bus, 4-window, rebuilt the inside, converted it, made it very comfortable, but I had some mechanical issues. It was a diesel, and finding somebody to work on it was, you know, impossible at times. And then I was lucky enough that I got a Kia Soul, which I never thought I'd get, but it was actually pretty good. So I decided just to risk everything, and I did. I got rid of everything and took off with just my Kia, lived in my Kia for almost a year. Then December 31st, and I also had a cargo trailer, which I still have. Whatever was in my storage went into the cargo trailer, etc. So I traveled here and there, blah, blah, blah. I'll talk more about that later, but ended up in the desert in Arizona. And while I was there, met all kinds of very interesting people. I really love the nomad world. But while I was there were some people that and God bless their soul for whatever God put into their heart that they decided that they wanted to help me, with with a vehicle. So they donated this van to me. So it's a 1992 Chevy cargo van that's been partially converted. So now it's actually considered an RV, no longer a van, which is kind of interesting how they do that stuff, right? And I'll show more of a tour of it and so forth. I've done some stuff to it, but not much. Like I removed one of the seats. It already had solar. I was blessed with some upgrades, and what was here I donated to somebody else. It came with a fridge. I also have a fridge. It came with a really nice, comfortable bed. Oh my God. Going from sleeping in a back seat to all of a sudden being able to stretch out on a queen-size mattress. Woohoo! What a blessing. It has one fan. This one only sucks the air out. But I want to get one that brings it in and takes it out, that kind of thing, So, and I have some of my own personal generators. I keep extra water on hand, extra gas and diesel fluid because I have a diesel heater. So I will explain a lot more of that, and I want to talk about it. I'm also I'm 67 at this time, and it's 2025, Easter Sunday, and I'm just starting this just to chat, I'm having my breakfast. I'm getting ready with my dog, and then getting ready to make a second cup of coffee. So I'm just going to sit here and chat and come on here often and just explain, as a woman myself, in my age, doing this, like right now as I'm traveling. I stopped here at this farm, and I'm working on a farm for the first time in my life, but I'm learning a lot, and there's a lot of animals here. Like, it's not just a regular farm. There are cows, goats, pigs, chickens, roosters, ducks, geese, ostriches, emus, Highland cows, a baby yak, goats. I'm probably missing. There's like so many animals. Oh, donkeys. Just goes on and on. So anyway, and horses. I don't know if I mentioned that. A lot of animals, and they're transforming it into like a petting zoo where children can come and get to know about animals and so forth. So anyways, and that's why the duck eggs. Part of the benefit of working here is you can get fresh chicken and or duck eggs, and the duck eggs happen to be extremely delicious. So I'm going to enjoy my breakfast, and I will do another video soon and add it in here. And so this way I can start explaining why I decided to make this transition in life, and I'm actually very happy with it. It's been a little over a year now, actually almost 2 years now, and I'm really loving it. I love the Nomad community especially. I've gotten lots of suggestions from them. They help each other. I love that. Well, out in the desert, a lot of times we'd help, groups of us would go around and help others, like take water, food, etc. I love that. I just think it's amazing. And being out in nature and enjoying the sunshine and the weather, and even like today here where I'm at, it's raining and cold and so forth, but it's okay. I have rain boots, I have a rain hat, I have a raincoat, and I have an umbrella. So, Percy and I can go outside, and it is what it is. We just deal with it. So, nice to meet you, and if you have any questions, please ask. Please be kind. We really don't need, the obnoxiousness. It's an interesting time that we're living in right now. We all need to spread more love and happiness and peace and kindness and so forth, and compassion. So I'm only here to just share why I decided to live in a van in the 60s, how I survive, what I do, how I get food, how I get water, gas, etc., and survive, and do what I need to do. Right now, I'm dealing with a little issue, but that's okay. I know it's going to get taken care of, so I'm not worried about it. So have a good day. It was nice to meet you. And once again, my name is Gypsy, so I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. And you're more than welcome to look at my other videos where I actually show my bus and so forth. That might help a little bit. But yeah, so this is a whole new world, a whole new everything for me. Thank you very, very much. And you can hit that like. That would be a blessing for me. It's free. And subscribe. and ask me questions. And if you're also a nomad single female in your 50s, 60s, etc., please share some thoughts with me, and let's see if we have something that we can share with each other or teach each other or whatever. So have a good one. Peace, love, and happiness to everybody. Have a good day. Once again, it's Easter Sunday, 2025. It's also 420. Ciao.